Hi, I'm Melissa. Thanks for tuning in. If you strive for a well balanced, healthy lifestyle, subscribe now and follow me on Instagram.
Hi. So today I would love to talk to you about imposter syndrome after having bariatric weight loss surgery. So let me tell you about the first time I went shopping after reaching a first goal for myself. So I waited. I waited till I lost 80 pounds to do a full shopping thing. Before that, I went to thrift stores or Plato's Closet or whatever consignment shops. So my first time going into the mall, into a non plus size store, I felt nervous. I felt like an imposter, but it was color arranged. So I felt comfortable. Like, oh, I can go by my favorite colors, pick out pieces, get clothes together. So I have quite a bit. I go into the dressing room, trying the clothes on. Mind you, I didn't know my style, didn't know my size, so it was a lot of variables going on. And after a bit, the music turned off. And I didn't think anything about it. I finished up, came on out, noticed the gate closed in the front of the store. The store closed on me. The lady, the cashier, she was counting money from the drawer and she was surprised when she saw me. And I asked her, I said, "Can I still purchase these clothes?" Do you know what she said? She had the nerve to ask me if anybody had helped me. Now, do you think if anyone helped me, that they would have just left me stranded in the dressing room? Anyways, purchased what I wanted and then left. But that traumatized me. And still to this day, I kind of feel a way going into the mall and shopping for clothes. I felt like an imposter, like I didn't belong, like I didn't deserve to purchase non plus size clothes. I think throughout our weight loss journeys, there are going to be situations where we feel like an imposter. And I think that's a normal emotion. So what I want to talk to you about today is just to best prepare you to deal with this emotion. Now it could base around who you surround yourself with. Sometimes we don't have a very supportive environment. And a lot of times people consider weight loss surgery the easy way out or cheating. Now, we know this is a hard struggle, but you can't convince somebody because people don't know what they don't know. So, if you're around that perspective, that imposter syndrome can start taking a toll on you. And it can create emotions of anxiety and stress. And guess what anxiety and stress does? It messes with your metabolism and makes you gain weight. So, we don't want any of that imposter syndrome, right? So, from a reverse angle, let's just talk about that. Once you reach your goal weight, now I'm a foodie, okay? So probably it took quite a few years to adjust conversation. But being a foodie and previously, before surgery, having a big appetite, I could get into a great conversation about food and excess and gluttony. Um, but as a healthy weight, let me just tell you, nobody wants to have a weight or a conversation with a healthy weight person about food in excess. They're looking at me like, yeah, I wish I had a nice shape like you. You don't know anything about overeating. Boom, imposter. Unless I wanted to go into the whole story of my journey, I have to just accept it. You're right. I don't know anything about it. Or I can say, no, I've lost 100 pounds. I do know about it. And while I can no longer participate, this is what I went through. It's an option. It's something that you have to decide which route you want to go with. And I chose both depending on who it was. So, other things, right? So, we know that there can be variables on both ends depending on who your audience is. So, I'm just looking at my notes to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, no, let's just get to a plan. So we don't want to feel like the imposter. So let's create a plan, right? What kind of plan can you have? Well, first of all, you need to figure out what what triggers you. What makes you feel like the imposter? Is there a topic? Is there a theme? Are there people, places, things that make you feel like you don't belong? That's when you need to have the plan and be ready to execute. So, one tool would be confidence booster. Second tool would be a witty remark. Third tool would be a smooth escape plan. So that's just some ideas, but to have that in your mind, ready and prepared, so you don't have to feel that feeling of anxiety when that imposter syndrome arrives, um, it'll set you up for success. Now, the alternative, and unfortunately, the route that many people tend to take, is to stuff the feeling, to cover up the feeling, to dilute, to neglect, to numb the feeling. And we know that transfer addiction is real. So most of this comes with a substance abuse, whether it's drinking to numb that emotion, or doing drugs or taking pills. Um, that is not a recommended solution or tool to use. And so the purpose of this video is just to add value so you are aware that imposter syndrome is a normal emotion after having weight loss surgery, and to have a plan, not including drugs, alcohol, or pills. So I hope this adds value to you. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out, a direct message, email, or comment in here. And if you're currently experiencing imposter syndrome, where it creates anxiety and prevents you from living your everyday life, please seek professional help. We'll talk soon. Bye.